A busy Sunset Avenue in West Linn with an unwelcome surprise that arrived on Christmas morning.
The community and other neighbors shouldn't have to take the brunt of this. It shouldn't be on us.
A racial slur painted on the front of the house facing the street. Neighbors tell KGW they believe the homeowner painted it herself, and it's directed at the black family who lives next door. Andre Channel is one of those people who live next door who's looking for some kind of solution.
It wasn't just the slur. It was also that she called my son the slur. So my son was out there. I guess he was one of the ones that called the police because she was out screaming. He called the police, and to her face, or to his face, she was basically said, F you, N-word. And the police were right there. It's like, something needs to be done. Somebody needs to, this person, they need help. I'm not sure what's going on, but it sounds like to me somebody's crying out for help, and somebody needs to deal with it.
In the days following, it was actually the West Linn Police Department who painted over the slur with green and yellow paint, although it's still somewhat legible. West Linn Police Captain Otis Rollins says the department will return to paint over the slur more thoroughly once it stops raining, provided the homeowner keeps giving them permission. Channel says he and other neighbors have called the police multiple times over the past year to check on the woman who lives at the house with the slur painted on it. He says they've heard screaming and seen her break the windows of her own home.
And this isn't the West Linn community, because the West Linn community is very supportive. I coach sports there. I have some really, made some really good friends. But I just feel as though there's a disconnect there between law enforcement and what needs to be done. Things aren't being done.
Captain Rollins says the Oregon Department of Justice has offered resources and support for their investigation. But he said if investigators find that a person spray painted a racial slur on their own property, that could be challenging for the district attorney to prosecute. He said Oregon's bias crime statute is more clear on disruptions or damages to another person's property. But first, police need to finish their investigation and announce any findings.
I'm not sure what they can do about it. I just feel like something needs to be done.